Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I'm Mikey.
And I'm Mike.
Season 2, Episode 7 of Angel, titled Darla. Obviously a Darla episode. Background on Darla and how she became a vampire, maybe.
God, I hope it's when Darla leaves.
I imagine she's staying for a long time now.
Only one way to find out.
Yes. I'm very curious to see where this is going, though, especially because Wolfram and Hart are going to be very big in this right now, and she's hanging out with them. I can't imagine she'll stay there very long, so let's see what's happening. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
You ever notice how he does a lot of reading and writing and there's like no bookcases? There's like one file cabinet.
What other rooms is the hotel for?
You're sure there's nothing on your mind?
Not drawing pictures of Darla or anything?
Just to say nothing you'd like to perhaps share?
Nope.
Really?
How many pictures did he draw?
All of them.
There's your answer, why he doesn't have a bookshelf. He's locked in here.
Try killing herself?
Hello, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Or did she just like break everything?
You're bleeding.
This happened before?
Yes, I am.
Nope.
Did I see this on TikTok?
So many things. I remember them all. Which one were you thinking of? Or talk about yourself, Lindsay. Got a girlfriend?
There's no one.
No. No, there really isn't, is there?
Hmm.
You could be with someone for 150 years. Think you know him. Still doesn't work out. Angela, now do you know what we've become?
Enemies.
Now we're soulmates.
She's like the crazy ex. I want Drusilla to come back and for Drusilla to be the rational one. Because Darla's so crazy.
Dude, if Drusilla came back and beat up Darla, I would probably be the happiest I've ever been.
Seems wrong that I should die while the sun is still so bright.
Did you see?
No.
Drusilla's in the episode. I feel like I've seen this episode.
I didn't
We have
ask
not.
for a priest.
I know we haven't.
Who invited him here?
I'm getting
You
super
did.
deja vu.
You cried out for me last night in your delirium. No husband, no inheritance. Yes, I know what you are.
I'm a whore.
Well,
You dying of chlamydia or
that
something?
too.
Is he a vampire?
I think so. But it's during the day. Oh, it's the master.
God,
That'd be crazy.
That's his voice.
Leave us.
Right?
Let the devil take me if he'll have me. Either way, I die.
No,
He is the master.
Yeah.
you will not die. You will be reborn.
Your death?
No,
Flattery.
What then?
I'm your savior. God never did anything for you. But I will.
This time we got ahead of the game.
This won't involve kidnapping again, will it?
All we're gonna do is find her.
And this would be the same woman that you didn't notice was in your bedroom every night for like 3 weeks straight.
That was different.
Different in the sitting right on top of you sense. Yeah,
Godini has a point.
Wow.
finally. She could be sitting on top of anybody.
Come on, guys.
Dara.
We're detective agents.
Oh.
We investigate things. That's what we're good at.
That's what we suck at. Well, before he said he could smell her. How about we cruise around with the top down and you take big whiffs?
Like a
We'll
dog?
wait until after the sun sets, obviously.
Big law firm, they gotta have housing for the out-of-towners, right?
Out of towners?
You telling me these lawyers haven't figured out a way to write that off?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start digging into Wolfram and Hart's real estate acquisitions.
Just primary holding, subsidiary as well. She'd want something with a view. Darla always loved something with a view.
Huh.
And jealous.
How dapper he.
The Latinate for angel.
So Darla here tells me you're some sort of master.
The master. He commands our order.
The Order of Aurelius. We are the select, the elite.
And you live in the sewers, do you?
Disrespect.
We lurk below, giving tribute to the old ones, awaiting that promised day when we will arise.
Old ones?
Rise and lay waste the world above.
Why'd you want to do that?
Huh?
I could to never live in a rat-infested stink hole.
That's why he lives in the
This-
chat where he did. Oh my god. It's so funny.
Down in goose feathers. And the finest silks and linens. And the view. She's always got to have the view. Don't you, my lamb?
Do not live amongst the human pestilence.
I'll be honest. You really couldn't with that face, could you?
Oh!
Stop like that now, is it?
I'm jealous.
This is no place for you. Bowing to the likes of him.
Show the proper respect.
Oh.
I'll give you that view you crave, darling. I'll give you everything.
Damn.
Whose face do you want to look at for eternity? His or mine?
Idiot. You're leaving with the stallion, aren't you?
Damn. Okay.
I mean, she made him.
He knows her better than he does.
It won't last. I give it a century.
It was like
Darla.
a century and a
Anglo-Saxon
half, kinda.
derivation, meaning dear one. Didn't come into common usage until more than 100 years after she was born. He must have given it to her.
he made the name Darla.
I didn't even know her real name. I killed her, Wesley. And she came back.
Yeah, that's rough,
They
buddy.
brought her back, and now I need to know why. I mean, why like this? Why human? Perhaps human was the only way Wolfram and Hart could bring her back and hope to control her with any degree of success.
Okay.
You have all your attention focused on finding this one woman. So you think Wolfram and Hart went through all this trouble just to keep me distracted? Take me
Yes.
out of the game?
That is literally what they've said.
Now that she's made contact, it's not prudent to have her on the premises.
I know. I didn't feel I could leave her alone.
He obsessed with her?
Problem, sir. She seems to be displaying a post-traumatic.
She's cracking up.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, she's way ahead of schedule.
What?
We'll have to accelerate matters.
Oh, they plan on
I
this.
think we're ready. Oh, and letter openers, staple gun, even ballpoint pens, anything with a sharp edge. You may want to remove those sorts of items from your office.
Oh.
Just in case.
Bike. Bike.
When I bit into him, I could hear the ocean. Of course you
God,
can.
I'm so mad she's not in the show anymore.
Fallen
She
warm,
is.
You're all alone.
That's not true, Precious.
She wants a man. That's where she gets
Not in
Spike.
the least. You won't even hurt me just a little bit. All you have to do is ask. No. His head's too full of you, Grandmother.
Grandmother.
Well, if you're lonely, Drew, why don't you make yourself a playmate?
I could. I could pick the wisest and bravest knight in all the land and make him mine forever with a kiss.
Or you could just take the first drooling idiot that comes along.
Think so
Okay. I will.
Annapolis olive oil import-export. Client.
Oil
That's
before.
pretty slim.
It has a view.
It's not enough.
And Berber carpeting.
Oh, we
And
need to
Berber
narrow it down
carpeting.
further. Keep looking.
And my sister is living in Unit 319.
She's a sister.
Sister.
Sure I do. 400 years older, blonde, sister, Darla, no last name. Mom and Dad are in the coma.
Is she acting again?
Sue, the property manager, was very helpful.
Oh, she.
She even
Sheesh.
tried-
It would be best if you let me contact Gunn, and he and I could check this out. We could do the reconnaissance, give you a full report, and we can
Angel's
all
gonna go
decide
off the
how to
handle.
proceed
They're both gonna go off the handle.
as a team.
Probably a good idea since it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon and that address is in Sun Valley.
Son.
Actually, I was thinking Valley. I mean, why go there if you don't have to?
Say that again?
I said your name, Darla.
Sounds so
Not
odd,
mine.
doesn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
It wasn't my name when I was human.
What was it?
Oh,
I don't remember.
It's better.
I'm not her, whoever she
it's like a
was.
Constance. I feel like I'm watching General Hospital.
Did you bring back that girl whose name I can't remember? Or did you bring back
Well,
something
Angel said she was gonna
else?
struggle with this
The
eventually.
other thing.
Whatever that is.
Why haven't you kissed me? You've been dying for it, haven't you?
Huh?
I didn't know if you wanted me to.
Why should that matter? Do you
What?
think I ever hesitated when I wanted something?
I mean, he did lose his hand for her.
That's how humans get what they want. I remember that much.
I forgot about that.
It's not me you want to screw.
What?
It's him. You all think you can use me to get to Angel.
That's not healthy.
What am I?
I don't know. I don't care.
He's only got one hand, so he bit him.
That's how vampires get what they want. What am I?
Darla.
Is that it? Am I Darla?
Well, she's cracking, like he said.
Careful. Darla would snap you in half.
Identity crisis. She bit hard.
It's a cancer. This soul.
So go find any of the 85 vampires per square block.
You took him from me. You stole him away. You gave him a soul.
You must suffer.
Angelus has gone all away. Where is he?
Drusilla, the camp. Go on. Kill things.
Killing her family?
Cross if he finds we had
Crazy.
a lovely mass slaughter without him.
Now do as you're told.
Okay.
Where's Spike?
That's the noises in the background.
Oh, you're right.
Your wife and daughters will die tonight without my protection. But if you do as I say, your family can live.
I knew it. Spike was gonna eat them.
What?
Pretty music. Pretty music. They cry out for mercy.
She smashed all the mirrors.
Why?
Isn't it obvious? Angel, I don't think anything's obvious. The weight of her soul, she's feeling it.
He told her she would do this.
It makes sense. She was a vampire, now she has a soul.
That makes sense. So why don't you go around smashing mirrors?
Because I don't have to look at myself in them.
He can't see
She's in
himself.
trouble. We have to find her. You mustn't rule it out.
Angel.
Cordy, please. I'm talking.
Hi, Darla. He can't talk right now. He'll call you back once he's found you. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
I'll do whatever I can.
It's been 4 centuries since I've had to be afraid of anything. And now I'm sick with it.
Darla. What are you doing?
Help me.
All right, just put it down. Mr. McDonald, is everything okay in there? Yes, we're fine. Mr. Manor said you might need some help with her. No. Leave.
I have to go to him, Lindsay.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
The heartbeat. You can hear it.
That's
He's
crazy.
the only one. He can help me.
No. I can help you too. All right, go. She's not leaving the building. I said go!
Damn.
Darla.
Ain't no way, dude.
I feel like she would kill them. Or is he gonna have to bite her so she doesn't die?
Shot him.
You not only allowed her to escape, you facilitated it.
Ah, he loves Darla.
Family's been notified. Police have a suspect in custody. It's handled.
A suspect?
You're off this project, Lindsay.
I can find her.
You don't have to find her. We picked her up 2 blocks from here. I'm terminating the project.
Uh-oh.
Terminating.
Leslie, I could be walking into a trap. I get that. I'm not convinced you do. Look, she asked for my help. I can't turn my back.
No, you shouldn't. Not for one moment. You know better than anyone what she was.
What we were. And I also know what she was going through. And unlike me, maybe she won't have to go through it alone.
Oh.
Does Darla join the crew?
Angel, you yourself wandered for 100 years without ever seeking redemption.
That's right. I sought her.
The Boxer Rebellion.
Yeah. So Angel was here.
Yeah, they met up
But
with
he had
Spike.
a soul during this.
Do you have a soul?
Yeah, remember? Before this was his Drusilla.
You're so warm. You just fed.
You found me.
You can never resist a religious war. We always talked about China.
I should kill you right now.
Go ahead.
Is that why you've come all this way? Too much of a coward to end your own existence? You want me to do it for you? You reek of vermin. Is that what you've been living off of?
Come on. This should be nothing for you. Go ahead, Darla.
The attachment. Ooh, the bleed.
What do you want?
Second chance.
What?
I want things to be like they were. You and me.
Did he try to be evil?
Darla. I miss the view.
I mean,
It's impossible.
Be again. Just give me a chance to prove it to you. We can have the whirlwind back.
We can do this.
Yes, we can.
We can do anything.
Anything we like.
Oh, the Spike moment makes so much more sense from the Buffy episode, where he's like, "I'll save a Slayer for you," and he's like, kind of fear. Nope.
Where is she? Nope. You get
Damn.
just enough breath to tell me where she is. My advice? Don't waste it.
We help the helpless. How can we help you?
That's hilarious. Damn.
Hell, I just might be coming back for you anyway.
E55? Yeah, he is a big shot lawyer.
Darla?
Go run.
Why are they standing out in the open with a crying baby?
What's over here?
Nothing. Bodies. Let's find something warm.
Yes, some missionaries. We'll drain the piety right out of them.
Huh.
What do I tell?
No need to be humble.
Okay.
My little Spike just killed himself a Slayer.
I guess that makes you.
That's why he's so judgy.
Don't be so glum, mate. What you telling? One Slayer snuffs, another one rises. I figure there's a new chosen one getting all chosen as we speak.
I smell
She realized.
fear.
Yep, there it is.
Also, place where it's at.
Oh, did she find the family?
Yeah.
It's intoxicating.
Darla's like, this is a whirlwind though.
Damn, the different focus from the last two episodes were crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta show Spike jumping up on the barrel because it's a cool part. It's such a parallel between the couples, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Why aren't you with me?
God damn.
Oh no.
Okay, I've killed men. You've seen it.
Rapists and murderers. Thieves.
The baby
and
from before.
scoundrels. Chance.
That's fucked up.
I won't be made a fool, Angelus. Not by you. Not by anyone.
I didn't mean.
While Spike was out killing a Slayer, you were saving missionaries.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Just in time. Nice.
Mr. McDonald, is everything okay in there?
What?
Family's been notified.
Did you notify his family?
Lindsay,
You played me. You played her.
we had to make you believe it, Lindsay.
Why?
Because she had to believe it. Because Angel has to. The crisis needed to be real. Oh, we know there's no prospect for physical intimacy here, so you needn't torture yourself.
And what do you expect him to do?
What he will do. What he must do. Save her soul.
Okay.
She's gonna be okay.
I knew you'd help me. I knew if I could only get to you. Funny. That's why they brought me back. You'll make the pain stop, won't you?
Takes time.
It takes moments.
Hmm.
Do it. Now.
What?
I didn't mean what I was again.
Oh.
Not this again.
You said you'd help me.
Not like this.
Turn me back.
No.
God, I can't bear this pounding in my chest for another instant.
Hates being alive.
It's a gift. To feel that heartbeat. To know, really, and for once, that you're alive.
It means pain and suffering and disease and death. I released you from this world once. I gave you eternal life. Now it's time for you to return the favor.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's not the way I thought it was going.
Favor.
Ooh.
You think you did me a favor?
I mean, at the time.
Fine, and if it's such a punishment, take out your revenge. Pay me back.
No.
Damn, different
He's too
pages.
noble.
What do you mean you can't? You won't.
I can't seem to be what I'm not. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Save the baby.
Wait.
No! Don't look for me again.
Okay, bye.
All dramatic, but okay.
Knew she couldn't just join. She likes being a vampire too much. There's no way they could have 180'd that.
Thank
right, that.
God she didn't join the group.
So, I mean, I thought Angel was right where the weight of like her actions would have gotten to her, but it seems like just being human was what she hated.
Yeah, no, I mean that
Yeah.
going from, I mean, we kind of saw it to a much lesser severe extent in Buffy with Xander's girlfriend that I'm blanking on.
Yeah, Anya, who
Anya.
she liked being a demon.
And there's a lot of struggles from dealing with it, and I mean it's similar. Anya wasn't really like a super like emotional demon in the same way that Darla was, where like you had your highs and lows. So I mean, of
Anya
course,
was a revenge demon.
yeah. But she like it was mostly highs, just getting people like to go with it, and it really wasn't her personal enjoyment. It was enjoyment through others, vicarious.
Part of it also is she may have still had a soul, unlike Anya. I'm so like unlike Darla, had no soul.
Whereas Darla, it was a lot more personal, so like everything was more intense.
Yeah.
So that would explain why Darla misses it and is having a rougher reaction than I.
Fair. I like how they expanded on the episode that we saw from Buffy last episode too, with the flashbacks. They added some small scenes here and there, which probably was fun to do, especially learning a little bit more. Like I was right.
They definitely cut the budget between the two shows for that one scene.
I don't know why I thought Spike. Why I thought Angel didn't have a soul when they were in China. He obviously had a
We
soul.
just forgot the timeline.
Yeah, and I mean it's cool to see that timeline. It seems like Darla would have convinced the guy to turn him back if Spike didn't just eat the entire family in that moment. So it's like, Spike, what are you doing, buddy?
Just being Spike.
Yeah, it's fun to see that expansion on stuff. Must be crazy to see your daughter as a vampire like that too. Like, especially when you curse somebody for it and she's just there. The Lindsay love story was weird.
I missed
Makes
Drusilla.
sense. Drusilla needs to come back like to the show and be like the main.
Even if it was like how Spike came back initially, where it was like once every like 4 or 5 episodes.
Yeah, but I don't know what reason she'd come back. Besides, the only thing
There's no reason for her to come
unless
back.
it's for Darla, because Darla is like.
I don't think she should.
I think it would be great.
I don't think she should.
I think. Well, part of me thinks she sees like she has visions, prophetic, whatnot. Maybe she sees Darla needs to be made back into a vampire for some reason. Drusilla doesn't have like an end goal, like like the master or anyone.
Drusilla's just vibing.
She's just vibing. So I feel like she wants to vibe further, and why not bring back her?
She's having a great time in South America.
I'm curious to see what's going on with Darla, because now that she's running away, I can't imagine what's going to happen. Like you said, though, there's a million vampires out there that could give her it, but maybe it's the fact that
It's got to be Angel.
Well, none of them are part of none of them are on the Master's bloodline either.
I don't know if that matters to her so much as
it does.
The meaningful connection there.
Like, you got to like being part of a certain bloodline does matter too, because like the Master was like an ancient old vampire, so he's extra strong. Him having the power. It's kind of like Dracula, kind of. Older
Which
vampires.
we need to get that connection. I want to know like why is he the Master and what is going on?
It's just different. It's just different cults of vampires. That cult was in America.
We should just watch Twilight.
God. Do we watch Twilight? I've never seen it. Maybe I shouldn't. I always joke that it's the next thing that Taylor is going to make me watch with her on the channel.
Dude, we like vampires.
Mm-hmm. I'm curious to see what the whole acting thing, like they needed Darla to think she killed someone and push everything over the edge and make it seem so real. But at the same time, the whole intent wasn't for Darla to get back with Angel. She wants to be back with Angelus and as a vampire, which she said so many times too. So it's never going to happen,
right?
At this moment, unless she has a moment of happiness. And I don't know what Wolfram Hart's entire goal was, except for to distract Angel, because there's no way he would have.
What are they doing in the background while they're distracting Angel? Because like that is the reason, and they've brought it up multiple times by multiple people. So like it has to be that. So what are they doing that Angel's not investigating?
Maybe they're summoning a powerful demon, or they're making themselves demons, like the mayor.
That'd be lame.
Yeah.
No recycling.
I'm curious. I hope this ends the Angel's, you know, it's probably not going to, but I hope it ends with immediate obsession with Darla arc, because it was fun to learn about this stuff, but the fact that he's so like distracted and all
The
this stuff,
backstory is nice, but it's just like I
takes priority.
It's like a slow burn, and I feel like it should be like a hot and heavy like confrontation, and I don't know how I feel about it. I'm excited to see how it concludes, but I'm like on the fence at the moment.
I can't see. I'm curious to see how this keeps going too, because I mean, I don't know what could happen for the storyline besides Wolfram and Hart, and the only thing I could see, like I said, is Drusilla comes back and makes her a vampire, and that's how the vampires start all over again.
Lame.
I would have fun with that, to be honest, especially because it would bring Drusilla back.
That would be the one benefit.
Yeah, Drusilla is my favorite vampire besides Spike. I will say, I always prefer Angelus as Angels, like evil. I prefer him evil instead of good. But when he's, you know, in this show, he's all right. But like, he's just, the vampires are so much better when they're not neutered and with like their personalities and whatnot.
What, you mean like Spike with the chip?
Yeah. Well, Spike with the chip is just like a comedy relief now. He's like a puppy.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, that when they're like raw and unedited, it's good, but that's kind of like the vibe of these Joss Whedon shows, is like the front that you have, that you put on, that like everybody knows isn't necessarily what's going on, and it's about working through those background issues that you kind of should be working on in the forefront.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to keep watching to see how much obsession is going on, because I feel like this should have broke his obsession, because he thought she was trying to be good, but in reality, she's trying to be the opposite of him. She's a human with a soul that wants to be a vampire, and he's a vampire with a soul that wants to be a human.
He's a little super obsessed, and she hasn't gone off the deep end yet. When she becomes a vampire again, sure, he'll probably freak out, but until then, he's still going to be obsessed.
He needs to see the Swami again, but that guy's dead. Maybe just a therapist.
Definitely a therapist.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Mike.
This was Angel. If you did enjoy it, check out Patreon for full answer to this episode, as well as others. Let us know in the comments if you like our theories, reaction, and we will always catch you next time. Bye.
Toodles.